Good morning and welcome to the 2018 Hough registration tutorial. In this tutorial, you will learn about when to register for classes, how to register for classes, what classes to register for, how to schedule your registration meeting with your counselor, and when to schedule your registration meeting with your counselor. So let's get started. On your Chromebook, open up your Google Chrome browser and type in www.houghstudentservices.weebly.com. Just as a reminder, I want to point out the many different resources on our Student Services website, which includes information on transcripts, Naviance, scholarships, career development opportunities, announcements, and several other important resources. Please take advantage of these resources to enhance your time while at Hough. Now back to registration. Please look to the left side of your webpage and click on the tab titled Registration 2018. Now that you're on the registration website, you will see the timeline of events. Today, February 8th, all students will receive a registration card and instructions in their homeroom and also view the instructional video. Also today, on February 8th, Power School will open for students to begin to register for classes. On February 9th through the 15th, we will offer multiple registration information sessions for rising 10th through 12th grade students and their families. Topics will include graduation and promotion requirements, course descriptions, AP courses, and much more. We will also offer a day program on Friday, February the 9th at 12:30 in the Media Center and an evening program on February 13th at 6:30 p.m. in the Hough Auditorium. We will also offer various student advisement sessions for rising 10th through 11th, 12th grade students during and after school. Students can stop by with their registration questions and get assistance in entering their course selections. We will also be out during lunch on February the 14th and 15th at all lunches in the cafeteria and after school on February 14th and 15th at 2:30 p.m. in the Media Center to answer any other registration questions that you may have. Now please pay attention to these dates as they are pertinent for your grade level. For current 11th graders, on February 12th and the 16th, school counselors will cover a classroom guidance lesson where they will talk about course registration, post-secondary plans, SAT, ACT prep, and Naviance. On February 12th, the window will open for current 11th grade students to book their mandatory 10-minute registration appointment with their designated school counselor. From February 22nd to March 2nd, current 11th graders meet with their school counselors for registration advisement. Now, if you are a current 10th or 9th grader, on February 26th, windows will open for current 9th and 10th grade students to book their mandatory 10-minute registration appointment with their designated school counselor. And from March 5th to March 16th, current 9th and 10th grade students will meet with their school counselor for registration advisement. You may be currently saying, I don't remember who my school counselor is. If this is true, you can go back to the home page of the Hough Student Services website, Weebly, and click on the link on the left side titled Meet Our Team to find your school counselor. Just as a side note, if you have the last name starting with A through CA, you will sign up with Mrs. Kolek for registration through BookMe. Now back to registration. You may be asking, how do I register for classes? Well, once on the registration website, you will go to How do I register for classes? On this page, you will see the steps to registering. Step 1. Please look at the course card for your next year grade level and specific instructions on registration. For example, if you are a rising 12th grader, you would click on the Rising 12th Grader card to access your course card and course possibilities. Some important things to note when picking classes. You will select 8 courses, plus 3 to 4 alternates. Alternates can and will be used if first course and course request does not work in your schedule. So please make sure that it is something you are okay with taking, because schedules will not be changed if you change your mind. Next, if you select an A/B-Day class, you must also select a A/B-Day class to pair with it. Please note also that the marks listed next to each course to help determine the prerequisites. Also, any courses that are listed with the comment 2 courses will take up 2 of your 8 periods. Some courses also require applications and approval. These courses are Leadership and Student Government, Yearbook, AP Capstone, Peer Tutoring, and Technical Theater. Step number 2, after you've looked at your course card and picked out your selections, you will enter your course selections into PowerSchool. First, you will log into your PowerSchool account here and click on the class registration icon. You will enter your core classes and electives based on your selections that you made on your registration card. When you are done, you will click the Submit button. You must have the required number of credit hours listed at the bottom of the screen to submit. After you have done step number 1 and step number 2, you will book your registration appointment with your school counselor. Please note that you will not be able to book your registration appointment with your school counselor until you have completed steps 1 and 2. Once again, you must do step 1 and 2 before scheduling your appointment with your school counselor. After you've completed step 1 and 2 of the registration process, you will click on Book Your Registration Appointment at the top of the page. When booking your appointment, please follow these instructions. You will select your designated school counselor below based on your last name. You will schedule your registration appointment. You will make sure you have entered your course selections into PowerSchool, and you will also use your confirmation email as a pass to be released from class. Please make sure that you sign up only during your assigned time frame and only once to avoid having your appointment canceled by your school counselor. So now that you have registered for your classes, you may need more information or other resources to complete your registration process. Go to the top of the page and click on Registration Resources.